Okay, Michigan State hires a coach, Mel Tucker from Colorado. It was his first year at Colorado. He's had 6 jobs in 10 years. Nick Saban has hired him a few times. He's been under Nick Saban with D'Antoni and Luke Fickell. He was a graduate assistant at Michigan State in the late 90s, I believe. And most importantly, he a brother. So during Black History Month with Michigan State, had some controversy with them hanging some figurines of prominent black people from trees. Now they hire a black coach. Now, one of the reasons why Luke Fickell didn't want the job was causes for concern about the campus life. Now, there's been a lot of things that's been kind of going on up at East Lansing with the football team, with the football players and basketball players, and it goes on regularly at a lot of different programs. Some programs have better relationships with the police than others, but let's talk about it, man. We back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I'm happy anytime a brother get opportunity. They have the second biggest assistant coach money pool. So they doubled the budget for assistant coaches. So Michigan State is going all in to compete at the top of the Big Ten. I think his salary is going to be $2.67 million. So he get money. My Kevin Hart voice getting money. And, he said no at first. He said he was committed to the Colorado Buffaloes. And the big, they the Big 12 or the Pac-12. I think they had the Pac-12, if I'm not mistaken. And they came back, and Michigan State sweetened the offer. And, like what they say, never take the first offer. And when Luke Fickell said no, Michigan State is doing their best Michigan impression and trying to find them a Michigan State man like Michigan do Michigan man. But Mark D'Antonio, whatever his name is, he stuck it to Michigan State by waiting so late to retire. He should have retired before the season was over with and gave them ample enough time to find a replacement. But I'm happy. I'm happy, man. Obviously, I don't want to see Michigan State beat Michigan, but I'm happy that a brother getting an opportunity. I'm happy that they is going to financially give him a big chance. They doubling up the assistant coach money pool. They paying them pretty well. It sounds like Michigan State is committed to trying to win some of these recruitment wars at the top of the Big Ten. It's Ohio State, then it's everybody else, and then it's Michigan and Penn State, and Ohio State trying to be in that. Michigan State trying to be in that pool of talent. But I didn't watch Buffalo this year. The previous year I watched them. They had this receiver running back that had the dreads. I don't know if he coming out this year or he came out last year. He's really good. But they said he was turning the culture around there and he made an impact, and he's known for being a really, really good recruiter. And that's what they need. They need, I think he's 48, 51 years old, something like that. They need a really good recruiter. D'Antonio or Mark D'Antonio, whatever the fuck his name is, excuse my language. Whatever his name is, he couldn't recruit no more. I think it was a disconnect between him and the younger generation. So Mel Tucker would be able to recruit some of those players that he couldn't. The question is going to be, can he develop the way that Mark did? Mark really developed players at a great clip. But in this bit, he's a defensive guy, by the way. And with him being a defensive guy, that wasn't a problem at Michigan State offense. So will he be able to recruit a good quarterback, but they always had solid running backs, receivers. Can he find an offensive coordinator that can really open it up for Michigan State is the question. And, if he don't get the offense together and he come in like D'Antoni and D'Antonio, whatever his name is, he come in like him and he only pay attention to the defense and he don't do nothing offensively, Michigan State going to be in the same situation. Recruiting great defensive players or not, he got to get the offense together. But I'm happy, for him as a fellow Black American, to get a job. We don't get that many jobs, so salute to Michigan State for giving him a job. But once again, he wasn't their first choice. He was their last and only choice. And if the buyout from Buffalo was like $3 million and all that stuff, and or for him to resign, and Michigan State probably had to pay that. So Michigan State seemed to be committed and trying to compete and in the Big Ten. And they also up the salaries for the strength and conditioning coaches. So that's key. Strength and conditioning coaches, go hand in hand with the injuries on a football team. And, next for Michigan is probably Michigan State is building a better football stadium or renovating that football stadium and upgrading some of their facilities. Would probably be next, and that's really what attract recruits. But hey, shout out to Mel Tucker. Wish him the best versus anybody but Michigan. But let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love, support. I'll link an article in the description so you can check it out. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Much love. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. Don't forget, check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV, right here on YouTube. That's Goodfellas Sports TV for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. We out.